Well, this is what I mean. I think we'd all have maybe different opinions.
No. We have no.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
not random. It's not random. There are general characteristics, physical
that's true. There is
characteristics.
an objective component, but there's also a subjective component, and there's been studies on this that different cultures like different
Right.
belief appreciate.
Okay, I think we're just about starting up here.
Yeah, even men, like some people like really tall,
No.
skinny
I'm talking
models.
about. See, this is what women do.
Total
Oh, sorry.
package.
No, in general, what do Western men like? They like a thin waist. They like hips. They like breasts.
One of these days I'll get to
Nobody likes models.
fix this thumbnail thing. Alright.
No, fashion companies like
One of
stick
these days I'll get to
for the clothes.
fix this
Men
thumbnail.
do
But in any case, Hola and Hail everyone, and anyone who's popping in, anybody who's out there. Hope everybody's good. This is the Grumpy Old Ninja once again. I had a few days I couldn't actually get on and stream, but looking to do a nice long thing this evening. Hopefully I'll get, not sure how far I'll actually get, but I would like to get to the end. But I haven't gotten there. But in any case, still working on Rainbowbrite, still a bunch of stuff going on in the world. But if you just want to do some relaxing, just watch me draw, or you can join in with me. Or pop in the chat if you got anything you want to talk about. I'm around for a little while. But bear with me because I still have not been able to bring up the doggone chat. It doesn't want to come in. Eventually I'll be able to figure out how to actually start these things properly, where I'll be able to set them beforehand instead of just going on.
I'm on the internet saying
But
make it
I've not quite gotten there. Working on it.
like there is a subjective component there, right? Depends what they want.
Where is this thing?
Who's the most beautiful person? Who would you call attentive?
Woman, I know I'm gonna have to pick something you guys do.
No,
No, you.
popular person.
Uh, what you hear in the background, that's actually, I forgot to mention, I do have Legal Vices on this evening because he's got a big panel that includes No Tie Bronca, and of course, if you know who that is, you know what's going to come after that because there's women in the panel. Okay, there. I think the chat's finally coming up.
I'm not trying to tell any woman what they should think attendant is. I'm asking you what you think attendant is.
Well, when I
What
look
do
at
you
her,
think
I
attendant
think
is?
she's so beautiful, and then I see no, it's not about looks. It's the total package. Yeah, but I mean,
Just look. Maybe let's talk about something less controversial, like Israel Palestine.
Amy wanted to say something.
yeah, I was just gonna say, I hear
Okay,
both sides here.
there.
As a person
Now that that's finally going, let's get some more of this done. I still want to make the actual insignia look better somehow, a little bit more lantern-y, lantern-like. And there's some other things I thought of, again, off stream that I wasn't going to be able to remember later, so I just did them. So I have these little, hold on, let me bring Hal in here, because I wanted to get more of like that actual parallax drawing in there, and so it's kind of, so I'm trying to make it more like how he has it. Now I can't do this here, because I just don't know how to create that effect, how that particular power reflection is, because it's a gradation, and for some reason my brain refuses to understand that this far in life. But this, I can at least try this. I might have made them a little too long, but I still kind of like how they turned out. And I rainbowed them to sort of continue the effect, if you will, that, you know, there is a tail rainbow coming in here, so all of this, so I should probably do a little bit of that on this side, And then I'm also going to do stars in that same order of the rainbow, going along the power reflection trails. And then hopefully that'll make it a little nicer. So then, oh, I forgot to actually put the chat up here. I don't know. Last time I tried to use this, it didn't work. So let's see what it does this time. And to anybody who's out there listening, at some point I do want to try to actually stream during the day normal time. I need practice. I'm not very good at this just yet, so just trying to get better at it. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, I think the chat might actually be working this time, so I can actually see it. So there it is. So if anybody drops by, I can actually interact with you. Alright then, onward and upward, like Darren M says. Okay. So let's bring this up. And there it is. Bronca is sharing his wisdom. And people are not understanding that he tends to speak in generalities, and they tend to get offended when he starts saying the things that he says. And he doesn't do a very good job of explaining that himself. Plus, it doesn't seem like he feels like he needs to be able to do that. And the other lawyer that Legal Biceps has on is trying to get that out to people, but they're not really going to get it. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is what happened on the Jack Show, but on a smaller scale. Alright, now let's see. Green. Ooh, how am I going to get away with this? Just like this, I think. Alright, fantastic.
Speaking of fucked up, we have 1,000 people watching us and only 500 likes. That's fucked up. Everybody get down there and hit that like button.
Okay. Let me do a little more. Right. Yep, there she goes. She's trying to explain it, but doggone it. It just ain't gonna work. She knows because it probably happened to her. Alright, so this time I'll swap the yellows again. Alright then. I think I'll leave all the little jimmies in the middle as that, and then we'll just change these. Okay, then the black one, and the white one.
I thought this would be the least controversial topic of the evening, but did you? Oh crap! Like no, no, I didn't. I was trying to be. What's the point? It was a segue. Let's go, Brandon.
No, that's not what I asked.
Okay.
Let's have an open discussion.
Very difficult to have an open discussion with Bronca.
And we're gonna completely reboot here in just a quick second. Rosman Ranch just wanted to say
Because it's hard to understand.
thank you.
Alright.
Such a breath of fresh air, Rosman Ranch. Thank you so very, very much. Lady Law, who is now here on panel. That's how long ago this was.
Okay. Very good. So now that those are there,
Let's go. Brandon says,
actually, let's save.
all right. I'll just buy you the subscription for fuck's sake.
You said midnight.
Oh, yes, right. Yeah. You gotta go to his auction.
Okay. Saving.
Just don't do
And zooming.
Branca. Try
Then continuing. As we must. See if I can get the mic over here a bit more. Sorry about that bump.
Brandon. Oh, so now we don't believe in free speech.
There we go.
What the hell were we talking about? I don't know. That was like 30 minutes ago. Whatever the hell we were talking about 30 minutes ago. Thank you, Let's go, Brandon. Almira Productions. Andrew, love you, man. But I hope Jeff knows he's lost over 30 plus followers ever since you started. This Peeps didn't come here for this.
Bullshit.
Well, but actually, we gained like 500.
Alright.
We gained 500 since Andrew came on. Actually, just saying. Thank you so much, Palmyra Productions, John Gordon, Jennifer Connolly is a tan. She's an attractive woman. Jennifer Connolly, I mean, we had from Legend. Now she's on Snowpiercer, the series. It's subjective.
We're not talking about celebrities, apparently. Celebrities don't count.
I'm still reading super chats, goddammit. Pours gasoline on. Let's go, Brandon. Pours gasoline on Campfire and Sel, who has a light. And let's go, Brandon, with the.
Alright.
I can use that for the shut the fuck up sound too.
I really need to get the Clip Studio Art thing going, but that is absolutely not ready, so
But this has put me.
he'll keep at it.
All right.
Let's go with Bronca first, since he's leaving soon.
Yeah, Brandon, the first. You want to know something about the first sexual experience?
Oh, what?
Yeah, let's go, Brandon. Ask something about the first time we had sex.
Me? You're asking me?
And he
All of
wanted
us.
you to describe how.
Okay.
I got raped by a cheerleader in high school. That was my first.
Wow. Was she a 10?
No,
Nina, you're not helping.
Okay.
in hindsight, she was about a 10. But at the time, first time for any man, young man, she appeared like a 10.
Hmm. This is gonna be a tough spot after here. I'll be able to be okay with the blue one, but that green one is going to get tough.
Well, I married him and was married for 13 years.
For sex.
I mean, how much do you want to know? Like,
I don't want to know anything with Brandon's question. Talk with Sally has just left the conversation entirely. Ian, answer or pass?
no, I haven't. That's good me.
You can bring on a team of CIA
Get me.
interrogators and you're not getting shit. So.
Okay.
Hey,
Talk with Sally.
Ian, sorry, Ian, we haven't exchanged words the whole night. Ian, great to see you again.
Alrighty, let's see how this will work. Ooh, well, wrong one I got the wrong one. Alright, let's try again. Should I zoom more? Alright, let's see if I can get away with this. Jeez. Ugh. No. Let's go this way.
Whose fault's that?
How gay. No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
It's always shame, insults, guilt.
Okay.
Fair guilt shame. We're going on Nick Recado's stream next. It's all about being gay. It's all late and late and late and late and gay.
Hang on, Lincoln. We'll get to you. Hang on. Talk with with Sally. What are you thinking?
About my first experience?
If you desire to share. Otherwise.
Define experience.
Oh, what am I doing? It's not time for yellow yet. It's time for black. Black. Black star. Which, when you throw them, that's what they all are.
Sally, you told me you would never tell anybody about that. I can't believe you're talking about it now.
Bronco? Screw you.
All right, I gotta go. Sorry. It's been great meeting everybody.
Later, Bronco.
Sorry if any hard feelings. I wish you all very happy and lovely lives, and
All right, Bronca's leaving to go to Rekieta stream, so people can calm down.
But first, talk with Sally. We need to bring on our next guest. Anna, please hang on as long as you can. First is Chandler Remington. You're in the next spot. You're in the next spot that opens up Anna.
He was gonna bring Anna. Good.
Girls backstage.
Give me a Chandler. Chandler. Can you hear me now?
Hang on, Lincoln.
Hi.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Probably found a way to bring Campbell out on too, but oh well.
Cameron's been backstage for like 30, 40 minutes waiting for a spot. Thank you so much.
Can't have it all. Alright, so yellow to white. And we start to yellow again. Alright.
Okay. There we are. We'll move everybody up here. There we go. Sally was going to talk about the first experience she wanted to talk about.
No, first memory.
Yes.
We're speaking the rules. So,
Yes.
I'm at Lake Utah, which is, if you look at the landscape, it's desert, rocks, with a body of water. I'm like, let's take this mattress and put it on the back of the boat. Let's sleep outside. So we're laying there, we're doing our thing, and you hear gradually the water, the rainstorm coming across the lake. And it's pitter patter.
That's how it goes. Alright. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely have had a good time trying to deal with this thing, because something else comes forth about it every other time I sit down to try to finish it, and I just can't seem to. But given that this is the 10th one, I really wanted to try really hard to level up a little bit here.
All I can tell you is that it was painful.
So that's why it says I have taken so long to try to get this darn thing done. Because I think at this point I would normally have already tried to post this, but I want to go a little higher. Just a little higher.
I definitely did. Well, I definitely didn't have an orgasm either. That's the other thing. Like the first time, most women don't have orgasms the first time.
Ever,
It's
yeah.
like you have to.
the first time with anybody though. Like
Next.
Chandler, answer or pass?
first boyfriend wasn't really a good right from the top.
Lincoln,
Okay.
what's your answer to the question?
What's next? Oh, pink.
With sex. They manipulated me in ways that none of you like the human scum could ever imagine.
I'm so happy I asked you that question. Me, because I was a good little Mormon. It was with my wife. Oh, Lincoln, I did that on myself. Lincoln, come back. I swear to God that was an accident.
Oh my.
Sorry. I swear to God
All right.
I did not mean to do that.
Unlike you, I'm doing shots for your viewers.
Yeah.
Purple again.
We're caught up.
But it's gonna be considerably smaller. All right.
But yeah, for me, because I was a good little Mormon boy, my first sexual experience was with my wife on our wedding day when I was 23 years old. I was 23 years old.
That's so
How'd that work
sweet.
out?
Is that when you had really long hair? I remember
Yeah,
that.
that's when I rocked the mullet.
Wait, I need to see a picture of it. Oh, good.
Didn't work out so well. Got divorced, made up for lost time. Kind of went a little bit wild for the first 4 or 5 years after the divorce. Made up for it.
Whoa.
Yeah, we do have a few things here. Salvador Dali Talk asks, where do babies come from?
Getting
Ben
placed.
the Towel.
Kevin.
Chandler looks stunning tonight. Chandler, love the hair. You're rocking the hair. Looks awesome.
All the ladies do it.
John Gordon, 3LC. You got to talk to the aliens about that when you've been abducted, apparently. Oh my God! Well,
Okay.
we got through phase one of fucking Friday, apparently relatively unscathed. Wow.
You call that unscathed?
Apparently, because there's a lull in the conversation now. We get to reboot. We get to kind of regroup and reorganize and go in on a chat. I owe you a shot. This would be shot number
Okay.
10. Yes,
That's what it, yeah, how many shots in are we?
we are shot number 10. This is shot number 10, which we are actually at $100 until the next super
All right.
chat.
So that means black is next.
We're 10 shots in. We are $100 away from the next shot. Cheers, folks. All right. Well, now that we are here, now we are regrouping. Now we've got a lull in the conversation. And this dog is vomiting in the corner.
Lady Law's gorgeous.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hey.
everybody's gorgeous here. I think.
And
Take away from my moment, Jeff. Jesus.
well, Jeff, you have a special talent surrounding yourself with beautiful women.
I wasn't meaning to diminish you, lady. I was just saying, I'll just shut up. Have your moment in the sunlight, you deserve it because you've sat there patiently, quietly.
Her hair is so lit. Like Lady Law's hair is so lit. Like, is that a biolash? Like, you can get, like,
Hmm.
no. Wow, it looks amazing.
I mean, I haven't had my hair done in a hot second.
Oh, it's all good. It happened the same.
Okay.
The same thing happened on Jack.
If that worked,
Love
then now we can continue.
fantastic. So, anyways, thank you everybody. Nice meeting you. Didn't like well met today, but anyways, Jasmine, I'm gonna hit you up, girl. Later.
Love you. No, wait. Nina, we love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on, Jeff. You're the best.
Thank you so much. I hope you'll come back again. And now with her out of the way, we have that Star Wars girl. We'll put you up there next to your bestie Jasmine there.
Hi. My voice is so funny.
Is that the edible talking or is that just like your
Okay.
you've been
So back to stars along the trail, I guess.
and speaking of the talk circuit, Chandler, we were talking while you were backstage waiting patiently, going, "This is my moment in the sun. Let me in. Let me in." You've been doing the pearly thing. Tell us about the pearly thing recently. You've been doing the pearly stuff.
Oh, yeah. So for the last 2 weeks, so Pearl started this new channel called the Audacity Network. And she put out a kind of funny ad for it where she said something to the effect of, calling all the
Okay.
misogynist, everybody's welcome. And I don't consider myself either of those things. But I had engaged her a little bit, and I know that she and Greg have kind not sure if the first episode is up yet, but I'm in both episodes, so it was pretty fun. They talked about some really. So the topics kind of jumped around, but it's funny because it was maybe one of the most intellectually stimulating and challenging panels that I've ever been on, which is kind of strange. Like it's not something that you would necessarily expect from Pearl, but she kind of brought it, and we were talking about. What's that?
Next up.
What do you mean? Like was it like a 10 in terms of like a 10 panel?
That was the Bronca thing. Yeah.
I think people misunderstand.
Am I
Yes,
late
everybody
to watch
misunderstood.
the panel, or?
No, it was just Anna's shit stirring.
No, people misunderstand.
Alright.
Well, I feel like we're moving to that. No, but we had a lot of fun. We were talking.
No, purple. Purple. Jeez, I forgot.
Very active.
Purple.
Well, that literally leads into the next super chat. Huge ass says, "Holy crap! I thought Chandler was around 5'2", but after seeing her next to her cat, she's 2 feet max."
Yeah, everyone thinks that Django is gigantic, but it's just because he's very close to the camera, and I'm further away.
Yeah, this is a legitimate question I have, because it's weird that like talking to people in quote unquote law tube and things. I'm like 5'11", and I seem to be the short guy in the crowd, which is weird. Let's do like a height check. MG, how tall are you? 6'3". Really? Well, off you fuck. Bronco, how about you?
5'10" at the best of times. My back pain sometimes has me smaller.
Well, if and when you can stand up straight.
That's pretty much it. And
Okay, so
like
still
literal
works.
presence. If it's messed up, yeah, 5'10".
Okay.
AV to the 7th power.
Thank you. Thank you for the lead sound. Yeah, so I'm 5'3". Lead is 6'3". I look like a child. So
So you're 5'3". Okay.
he's 6'3", so I look like a child. It's amazing.
Jasmine?
I am 5'0" nothing.
Really? I was getting like 5'4", 5'5", but
No, I mean, yeah, it's weird. People online are like, you're lying.
who's guessing
I get
5'4",
that too,
5'5"?
A lot of people think I'm taller in real life, also. It's really funny.
Anna.
I'm a hobbit that wears heels all the time, so I think when I wear my heels, I'm 5'5".
When you're flat-footed.
I don't know. I've measured myself and I always get a different answer, so I don't know. Maybe it's my height. The range.
Well, what's the range of answers you get?
Little. No, this is lore on my channel. I'm a hobbit. I'm just going.
4'9".
No. But, oh wait. I didn't feel like you were shorter than me. I was
She
wearing
stood up
like
and didn't
5 inch heels.
change at all.
I always wear
Okay, so that means she's
Wow.
4'5".
She has to be short. She just stood up.
She stood up and she hardly
Look
changed.
at this, guys. Look at it.
She got out of
Okay.
that was weird. She got out of the chair and got shorter. Weird.
Sure. I'm doing the whole standing thing. All right.
That's funny. So you're 4'7", because she's 5'0". You said you're 5 inches short. You're wearing 5-inch heels, so you're 4'7". That's where you are forever. See, we missed it because you were supposed to be at Anime Matsuri in Houston until I mentioned you were on the front page of their guest.
Okay. So. No, 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 no. This one.
Hopefully once as we are to a con that happens every year.
Hey, Darren. Good to see you. Good evening. Hola and hail to you, my friend. Yes, I am hard at it again. Just trying to do more on this than I have. Because I haven't had a sufficient chance to actually do more. I did a couple of things off stream. And then I thought, well, there's a lot of real estate all along all of that blue stuff, so why not throw some stars there that look like the rainbows so that you can still see the rainbow coming through. So that's what I'm at now. How are you doing this evening? Oh, and if you hear some other stuff in the background, that's because I have a Legal Vices stream up. Nina was on there for a while, and I think you were there for a little while too. I could have sworn I saw you. Thank you. I'm hoping it works. Yes, relaxing. That is precisely, believe it or not, what I'm doing. Because I do like doing this, but I need to learn to be more competent at it so I can actually be at least somewhat entertaining. I tend to feel like the best of these streams are like when people just get together, friends get together, and they just mic themselves talking about the stuff that they like, and it just sort of feels like you get to talk along with them, like you're just talking to friends or friends next door or friends you haven't seen for a while. It's kind of like world class BS. Because that's literally what those guys are doing. Jeff and his friends, they're just mic themselves while they talk about whatever happened this week. And I like those streams too, but I don't get to catch them as much as I'd like. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, it happens. Always at the most inopportune times. That's when all that stuff likes to show up.
How tall are you? I'm 6'2". How tall are you really? 6'2". But seriously. 6'2".
Okay. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, alright, let me at least get on and do stuff and sort of enjoy it. And then as things go on, hopefully, Lord willing, I'll get sufficiently practiced enough and we'll have picked up a few things from folks along the way to actually make something out of this and kind of get a show going. But more than likely, it'll have to be at a different time of the week. And I think once I can do that, I'll probably still do as many of these as I can, these overnight ones. But then... But I'd like to do something Saturday mornings, at least while Mad's Mama Bear is sort of out of commission, because she's got recently screwed over by technology, so she can't do her Saturday morning streams, or the afternoon ones for that matter. I thought about trying one tomorrow or later this morning, but I'll probably be going to sleep by then, so I better let that go. Okay.
On a scale from 1 to 10, where are the regrets from joining this stream?
Okay. Bronco finally went over to be himself with Ricado, which is that's where Bronco works. Bronco just does not really get other people that much. It's not his fault. He's a preacher of the message that he carries, and that tends to rub people the wrong way. I get what he's trying to say. He's never really talking about a specific person. He's talking in the generals, but it's not for everyone. Not yet. Not as he has it anyway. Alright, let me see if I can count spaces here. Yes, it can. I really have no idea what it would even be because I still don't know what I would do for a show. But I certainly would like to keep it fun, with art in mind, and positive. So I do want to actually talk about some movies and stuff and other things that I've watched. Just, my own perspective on it. See if how other people feel toward it at some point. But better to build up the positivity with the art stuff first. Alright, let's see. So pink, purple would be around here. blue around here. Okay, so green is going to be right about here. All right. Yeah, so right now I'm thinking to try for Saturday mornings because Lord willing, when I go back to work, I have no idea what I'll be able to do when it comes to streaming. But if I'm doing a Saturday morning spot, then at least that shouldn't get in the way. And then if by then I've built something up, then at least I'll be able to keep going.
What's Sally doing?
Oh good, this is gonna literally end exactly at the end of the rainbow. Fan-freaking-tastic. I love it.
Space there's been this week.
I know. Like you said, you're not safe.
What do you want me to talk about, Sally?
You have open mic for 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
I don't want it.
Go ahead.
This is what you think a 10 is.
Go ahead.
Stop.
No, there it is.
Okay.
I mean, listen, for a band, I can tell you.
But yeah, that's kind of, at least as far as that, that's kind of where my head is at.
What's your
You asked about it, I'm not.
Other devices must work. Go ahead, Sally.
You're off the rails, man.
Okay, so let's pull back and see how this is going. I do not entirely hate that. I thought I would, but I said let's go with it anyway. Let's see what it'll look like. I don't hate it. I thought it was going to look much worse, but this is okay. All right, so now I have to. Now I got to figure out how does the trail continue. Ah, here. So it's here.
I don't either. Like, I think, maybe get it to optimize music file and some of it,
I was hoping so. I'm hoping that as such it shall be. That way I'll make a separate text file to keep these streams. So, well, for those streams that'll just be once a week. It'll just be Saturday morning. If I can get it going and cover her slot, then maybe by the time she comes back, she'll let me join her. That would be cool. Even for her show, which would be totally fine, because that seems to be the time of the week that she can do. And she hasn't been able to stream in, Lord, I think it's been 2 months already. So you know how YouTube's gonna be about that. But she did get past 500 subscribers almost just in time for YouTube to change the rules. Now I better zoom in for this. I'm not going to be able to draw that if it's not zoomed in. Yeah, see, look, that is a tawdry mess. Okay. I think I'll save when I complete the bridge. Alright. Holy cow. I didn't get to do the whole stream with Nina and Tomby today because I was out grocery shopping. I had to go into Philly. So I could only do so much, so thank you for just covering all of those bases, man. And I forget who else was there. I think Smoo was there for a little while. A couple other people came by. But after Infinite Hope, well, actually, by the time Infinite Hope was finished, I was already on the move. Okay.
Yes, I would. We're gonna break Mandy unless it's green, though.
Yes, indeed. We for sure are in it together. In it to win it. Hey, wait a minute. Something is off. Oh, okay, never mind. I did do it. Thank goodness. Oh, Darren, just so I can, if at all possible, if you happen to remember this, next time we're covering Tom B together, remind me I need to send him or share with him the link for the Daggerfall game, the Bethesda one, Elder Scrolls 2, because he hadn't seen it before and he was curious, and I had forgotten this, but it's basically abandonware at this point, and Bethesda redone it as basically a giant mod, so you can download the whole game for free from their site, and it's still there. It's kind of like what happened with Photoshop 9 or CS2, one of them. But that game functions quite nicely. Not on my machines, of course, because, but the people I seen actually stream it, it does pretty well. And hey, look, if you want one, you can go out there and get it. Yes, I noticed Chase was very relaxed for the little bit of it that I got to see. I was surprised. I was like, oh, good. Good. But yeah, if you want a copy for yourself, just go to Bethesda.com, go to the search thingy, and look up Daggerfall. And go to the Daggerfall entry under games, and you'll see a big thing that says download game, and you can just grab the game. And then you'll have Elder Scrolls 2, and you won't need a game system for it. You can just play it on your doggone computer. Oh, I should actually. Yeah, it's a good idea to match the size of the stream with the stars. Alright, I'll do that. I'll do it again.
I've seen the news articles just briefly. He was a member of the Girl Attorney page, and I think there was some controversial stuff.
But I like it. I mean, that game is almost as old as the time I've spent in this country. but it was a cracker. It was a banger. Like, it was, for me, it's kind of like the advanced version of all of the D&D RPGs they used to have for PC back then. All of the Forgotten Realms ones, all the other ones they used to do. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, but just if you would please, in case I forget, remind me to pass it on to Tom B so he can just get a copy of the game. It would have to be one he'd have to stream by himself, or he and Nina could play it together separately, but like streaming at the same time, and then they could try some stuff and just sort of show the audience, well, I'm gonna choose this, and then Tom B would choose that, and then let's see where the dagger falls, so to speak. And I have Morrowind and Oblivion, but only on Xbox. By the time I sort of rediscovered them, that was the only way I could get them. And I have never beaten Morrowind. Well, then again, I didn't beat Oblivion, but I got close. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to try to do it now. Let alone Armored Core 4. Because as much as I love those games, I still haven't beaten a bunch of them. I beat them all up to 2 from PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2, and then like 3 out of the other 7 that they made, and including 3, and then I have not beaten any of the other ones since.
Tell everybody to get over here to give me all their money because it's fucking Friday Grimathon and we're still like $80 away. Still $80 away from our next shot.
Tomby was going to get an older server going this weekend and load some older games, likely single player ones. Oh, okay, good. Yeah. That's something that I have dreamt of doing, so I could just have games at the ready that I could play that are all just all my retro stuff, all the old Nintendo ones, just the hits, mind you, just the hits, all the stuff I really can just turn on and go from there. Of course, all the Game Boy stuff, DS, Genesis, Super Nintendo, everybody. Sega CD, because holy cow, there are some really good RPGs on Sega CD. And of course, Super Nintendo. But a lot of stuff you missed, or at least that I missed out on from back then. Everybody needs a retro box. Every kid should start video gaming on a retro box, not a current box, so they can actually learn real appreciation for what it is that they are doing and really enjoy themselves with it. But that's just the grumpy old ninja in me who feels that way. Okay. We are definitely together on that one, my friend, for sure. They'd all be better off for it.
Anna, that Star Wars girl, she vouched for your coolness and your awesomeness. Lauren De Laguna, who didn't show up, Lauren, if you're watching this, you degenerate. I need Lauren. Like before you need Lauren. You did.
Okay, good. I can totally get away with this. Alright. So yes, at some point, now that I've finally started to do this, I would like to actually opine on some things in the out theres. But always ain't ready for that just yet. I was honestly thinking of doing one show, just the grumpy old ninja yells at clouds. Because that's how I feel most of the time. It's what it feels like is happening anyway. You know, you got the vision and you just feel like calling fire from heaven down at people. Because you have a solution for them that's so simple, but they're still just so unwilling. So unwilling. Yep, same here. I'm a sucker for 2 to 16-bit, and I'll even give you 32 to some extent. Hang on, pink. I think it's no red. Yeah, I'm all about the old bit. Like Lord willing, when I get to actually design stuff and a look for you know, like a real banner for the YouTube, it's got to be 8-bit. It's got to be 8-bit, perhaps somewhat pseudo Ninja Gaiden based. I have to figure out how to recolor stuff then. But yeah, like I'm an 8-bit guy, and I go to 16 too because just all my favorite RPGs were on Super Nintendo and Genesis. Like, I don't know if you ever played one called Landstalker, but that thing, I must have spent more hours on that than Final Fantasy. And every time I played it, I would forget all of the stupid clues for everything, so I would have to figure everything out all over again. But that let me enjoy the crap out of that game. That game was great. Oh, shoot. That line is not supposed to be there. Go away. Alright, let's see. Let's count. Yellow, orange, red, pink, 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 purple, and where that's purple, blue, green, black, white. So we start over again. All right. Let's go. That game was hard, but I really like those over the, what is it, 3/4 view, asymmetrical looking games. I don't know what it is about that, but I just love it. so I was always all about playing it. All right, so we start over here with some yellow. But yeah, man, those were the days for me, dude. I even like the 3DO, except for the part where I'm playing a CD game that I don't get to actually save. That killed me. But I love that era of video games. I'll always be stuck there, and it'll always be pretty much my favorite. I don't care how photorealistic you make things look. Matter of fact, as far as like army games and stuff, I don't really care that much about first-person shooters. The one military game that I must have played the most, perhaps in life at this point, is Commandos, and that came out right around the same time as Final Fantasy VII, because I still have demo discs for both of those that I got at pretty much the same time. And I don't know if you've ever played it, but Commandos is another, asymmetrical 3/4 top-down view. It's a point and click where you move it's pre-RTS. So you have like 4 or 5 different commandos. You might get 2 to 3 to all of them per mission, depending on how difficult the mission is. And you got to point and click to make them do stuff. You get one guy that can pretty much lift most stuff and stab everyone else. Then there's another guy that can drive trucks. There's another guy that does explosives. There's a German turncoat spy, because it's World War II based. I wish I could get a game like that that's World War I base. But, the market's not there, because they specifically make sure that people don't talk that much about that war, because, well, there's information there that the powers that be don't want everybody else talking about. Blah, 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 blah. So on and so forth. Oh, man. But since I'm not going to be able to play it because no one else is going to make it, Lord willing, I'll get to do a comic book for it and convince someone to make it. We'll see. Oddly enough, I do still have some hopes and dreams that have not yet been completely crushed and annihilated. This being one of them. Yes, sir, awesome one. Hola and hail to you. Thank you for coming by. But yeah, I haven't finished. So I'm still working on her. But when I finally finish working on her, I'm still going to be within the theme of the Rainbowbrite lanterns, but I'm going to be doing something different. But that'll have to wait until I can finish coloring her. But at least I'm on to coloring her. Yeah, seriously. Oh yeah. Faulty Towers. Right. But yeah, it should be. It's almost abandonware by now. But I bought the collection. I think it was like $15, like 10 years ago, of all of them, because I didn't even know they had made that many more. And boy, I just love playing those games. I have not beaten any of them except for the first one, but they're very fun and they still challenge the crap out of me. But yes, awesome one. Sorry for the repetition, but yeah, still got to do Rainbowbrite because, well, she ain't done. Okay. Oh, I didn't get to see that. Dang it. Ooh, I'm gonna go check that out. Thank you for that awesome one. I will definitely be checking that out tomorrow. That is definitely one to watch. All right, here we go. Let's do the white one. It's so weird that you can't seem to be able to talk about those certain things that way, and yet people make true crime channels and they talk about horrendous things that are committed upon human beings, and no trouble for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ew, wait a minute. I forgot something somewhere. Yep. Purple. I forgot freaking purple. Alright, hang on. I know how to fix this problem. Yes. You cheat, of course. Alright. Let me close this off here, this off here. And I'll close this off here. Okay. Now, black. Black again. Not there. It is. It really is. That's also true, awesome one. That's also very, very true. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on. Alright, I'll have to manual this particular star. Hang on. Okay, good enough. Let me try to turn it sideways again. Alright. Who win? Yeah, they pretty much can just assume the past didn't happen, just like how women were invented in 2016 all of a sudden. And then black folks were invented a year later. So I don't count, clearly. Oh my gosh. But it's okay. Let's not go down that path, I guess. Get myself canned by YouTube before I can even get my channel to go anywhere. Oh, I saw Paul Chato. I think he finally got the 100,000 subscribers. That's good. I'm glad he joined the sphere, as it were. It's very, very good. I can't say I've actually been able to look at it, but that has come across my bulletin board once or twice. Someone. I've never actually held it in my hands before. I would like to see what's in there. See how close it is to the actual Necronomicon, maybe. I don't know. Okay. He is. He is. He really is. So much so, Darren, that I definitely have him on the list with Tom. The plan is to make a world's finest. I want to ape a world's finest cover that's normally Superman and Batman, but instead it'll be Canoe Man. I'm sorry, Canoe Head and Bat Tom. But I have not yet. Like, I got a bunch of them for reference, but I haven't been able to nail down which I can actually try. But I really want to draw that and share it out. And what I'd really like is for the Legion of Memers to take it and just wreck both Tom and Paul with it, with their own stuff. Because, see, I like to do the same thing that they do. I'm just about 1,000 times slower. So I believe by the time I do that, I will go by slow memes, because mine are very slow cooked. Alright, let's see. You know what? I can show you an example. Ooh. Don't let that thing hang around out there. Alright, let's see. Which one? Yeah, this one's easy. I can get it from here. Alright, so I'll give you guys a little behind the scenes, yeah. The very first one of these that I've been working on for far too long, because it's been a very difficult road to try to get this thing off the freaking ground. In other words, I bit off a lot more than I could chew, and thank God I didn't post it when I thought it was ready, because there's a lot more of it that needs to be done. Now, you guys may be aware of this anime, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. probably are aware of it, or maybe not necessarily saw it, but there was a stream sometime, around the time it came out. Comics and them were streaming. I think this was a Thursday night throwdown, and it just came to me. You know what? I should mock them up as those people. So I started to. But it's so very not ready. And then Culture Casino's head is too big. Comics Division might have too many of the eyes. There you go. That's how you do that, awesome one. That's what you do with those beetles. Put them away. Flush them all. Let me see if I can find the one that was actually coloring, because I don't see it. And this folder has a lot of stuff in it, so it takes a long time to load. Okay, I think we're finally getting there. You know what, let me bring this one up, because that way I can save it as a PNG. Yeah, there's too much stuff in here, Darren. There's just way too much stuff in here, as you can clearly see. Now, I have made some fixes, and because this was one of the color tests that I was just like, okay, I'm not going to, I can't. I can't keep the testing going. I need to go back and fix it, which is what this is here. So this is the pencils essentially correcting a lot of the mistakes in there, including, of course, that's what I put the Hitchhiker's Guide thing on Tox. I don't even know it. Well, I have to zoom in so you can see. It's see, there's the don't panic. I tried to recreate it as best I could with a little, panel and whatever. I didn't do that great, but it's legible, so I stuck with it. But I think I'm going to have to put something else there that's more clear to actually say 42, life. Life, what is it? The life of the universe and everything. That's what it was. But yeah, this drawing took a while. It took me months to just do it. It took me months to darken it with ink. It's on an 11 by, and it's not even on that big of a whatchamacallit. It's only on an 11 by 14 sketch pad. But there's a lot of crap here. It's just a lot. There you go. That's a way to go. That's a way to go for sure. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. So I figure I'd pull the veil back so you can see my struggle, because man, Mein Kampf ain't no joke. It's worse than Hitler's. Oh, this is the one thing that kind of, like, when I was making it, that actually, when I thought of trying to do this, that really made me laugh. And it was Mrs. Flu as Rebecca, and that was right around the time that she started throwing meat at Toxic Man Flu. So I made Rebecca's gun a depleted uranium spam round shotgun. I figured that's more like the thing. But yeah, like, as you can clearly see, this needs so much repair work. I tried to copy it as much as I could. I couldn't hold the buildings in the same spots. I tried to, but I got confused a couple of times when I was drawing them, and I didn't even realize it until I had actually drawn outside. Like, but by the time I got to Bat Tom, that's when I had started to mess with the buildings again. And by the time I got through them, is when I noticed, oh, geez, these are not the same. But it's too late. I can't do anything. I can't do that anymore. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, awesome one. That is, I will take that as a serious badge of honor. I can't, I couldn't possibly do anything like Hail Salad. I can't animate, but that is the dream. For me, it's definitely animation. But yeah, I just like doing stuff like this that's sort of within lore for a channel because this is kind of like this is the kind of thing that's like it just feels like it should be fun to make. And it has been, but it has also been a freaking nightmare. The bat I was able to fix a lot of stuff on the bat Tom, but making it like shiny and whatnot is going to be difficult. Like I have his old classic line, there had better be $20 coming my way for this. I'm sort of like a riff on it. And so I just wanted to make it like that, but it's very hard. Like this is you guys probably can't even tell who's supposed to be who. but but here I'll run you a quick tour. So this is Comics Division. This would be Sir Talks a Lot down here, and I managed to get replacing Daniel's mother, and I managed to get both of his insignias down here, but I repaired them a little bit better on the pencil one, but there's more work to be done. So there it's going to be Nick Weiser, but the only way, well, I changed it. Well, hang on, let me bring up the other one, and I'll go back to Rainbowbrite in a bit, but since you brought it up, so there's the Nick Weiser in the black and white. Yeah, I can't back him because I'm still out of work, so my money is so tight it's just about non-existent at this point. But yeah, so this would be Nick Weiser, and I fixed some of the other signs. So he's got pizza, he's got 32 ounces of Brahma Bull milk. He's got the ISOM sign, the Marvel insignia, and the DC on his jacket. And then on the black and white one, I tried to give him sort of the chops and the mullet, kind of like Nick Weiser has, because I noticed after I'd done the drawing, after I'd done the color test, after I'd done the fix, that it doesn't really look that much like Nick Weiser. So there obviously would be Toxic Man Flu and then Brahma Bull. And what I have to fix there is that I'm going to have to wind up doing two colorations of it. So I'll have to do a color where it matches the actual anime poster. And then a color where it matches, well, Toxic Man Flu would be green and Brahma Bull obviously wouldn't be a brown dude. Then we go over here, you have Culture Lucy, Culture Casino. I didn't make him a girl, it just, well, And then I was trying to figure out how to put in other stuff, and then I forget who it was that brought in that somebody made a meme about Mad being more, MODOK from the horrible Ant-Man movie. So that's why I got him back there, and I bet when I put this out, nobody's going to notice it because it's so freaking small. But then I also have Scott here as the broker. And then I already showed you guys Mrs. Flu. Oh, wait, let me push the tools to the side. So there would be Mrs. Flu with the spam cannon. So there you have Culture and Tom. And then Culture is holding on to that little scene of between Lucy and Daniel. And then we're just back to comics. And that's pretty much it. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, I see what you mean now. But yeah, I definitely want to do that. I do. But yes, now that we've taken that nice little detour, I will return these to their hiding places. Oh, and thank you, Darren, for the thing on the don't panic, because man, that thing was that is really hard for me to reproduce inside, but it's particularly to do it inside that thought bubble or speech bubble. And I even got him holding an almond joy bar, and he actually has a body. It's not the body of a woman, but he is taking the place of one. So you know. All right, let's close it up and get on back to it. Where are my tools? All right. The Undertaker, what?
And that car scene, that was the best. I love that. That was so epic. But I guess the one that
Alright, so now we go back to Le Pink. But yeah, awesome. At some point, I would like to actually finish that. I've been drawing it since September of 22. I also have one that's on an 18 by 24 that's supposed to be Shane, Yancy, and Pterodactyl before, because this is when Yancy was just announcing that she was pregnant, and I haven't been able to finish that either. That one kicked my butt, and I don't even have something I can show you of that, because that one was really tough. And it's so much so that I've just left it on a sketchpad. I said, no, I'm gonna do this. I can't do it now. I do not have the talent to finish this thing now. It is beyond my ability. But as I get through some more of these things, I'm gonna go do it anyway, even if I can't. I got to. Oh, I need to put some gray here. I just realized. Alright. Okay. I didn't realize I had not remembered to do that. Yes, I guess you can say I am passionate about those things. I had a couple of ideas to bring the war between Buffalo Jeff and Pastor Flash into the same thing, along with RGE's character, and I think, and well, whoever else was on Flashcast at the time. And that's like 2 years old, and I still haven't been able to draw that. That list is very long. It's so long I may not live long enough to actually finish it, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. Okay. All right. Onward and forward indeed, Darren. Onward and forward indeed. The mail must go through, and these ideas, I need to get them on paper. Not gonna make any money off of them, but it's just, I'd like to try to bring a smile to people's faces and a laugh, if at all possible.
But there's some lines and there's two other people. It must be like 4, 4, and 2. Thank you, Anna, for helping me count.
You're welcome.
So Let's Go Brandon says he'll match anything MLS Law throws in. Well, I think we should challenge MLS Law to throw in anything you throw. That's how it is. Chuck Wilson gifted 10 legal vices memberships. Chuck Wilson, thank you so fucking much for that. If you were one of the lucky peeps that got one of these about 30 minutes ago, go ahead. Yeah, turn me on, Tim. John Gordon.
Okay.
I remember that stream. Lee apologized about his conduct after you left. I know I was there. I heard you. He said you didn't know you were a lawyer. And why should he? You're the fucking lawyer. But, no, it was hilarious. Lee's attorney condescended me. I thought it was funny.
Not fun. He did say sorry though. He did.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He was answered. No, it was about this YNW Melly trial that you've been watching the past couple days. The original trial.
Was it the Travis Rudolph?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Start over. Oh man, I just sat there and gave myself so much more work. Agreed. The world definitely needs more smiles and laughs. And that's why I have shown up to 99% of Nina's Infinite Hope streams since 2020 or 21. Lord, I can't remember when I started getting there. I think it was early 21, like January, February, unless I caught it sometime at the end of 2020. I think. But those streams are good. Nice charge of positivity to start your weekend. Alright, so if that is going to be orange there, may as well have the red one here, and then I skip to the pink one.
I'm telling you guys right now, I better be the best co-host on HubSpot. I'm just saying. Here's the thing, like
It was funny. I thought it was hilarious. It's a cool ass.
Okay.
I thought everybody was freaking out, like, you cannot say that to LB, you can't say that to Jeff, what are you doing? And I'm like texting with people, what are you doing?
Alright, back to purple.
The leader turn.
Who is that?
Really attractive black oil.
Bottom of the
Any
bottle.
flavor.
But yeah, anyway, it's like,
I like your picture, Ozzy.
Thank you.
So,
How did you answer? How do you want to throw off the testosterone level?
Alright.
it was funny. I loved it. It was hilarious. I thought it was funny.
Okay. Purple. Which gets us to blue.
Just like have all, enjoy all of them. Arkansas, what's up?
Top of the world.
Someday soon coming, Darren. My skill will hopefully match my passion. So that all of this actually goes to something a wee bit better. Ooh, this is not gonna end up quite. Ooh, wait a minute. Oops. Well, let's cheat again. My count was off.
Dude, that was not a wardrobe malfunction.
Alright, so that means we need to bring one color back for each one. Oops, not that.
Let's go. Brandon says Jeff cast. We have to be close to the bottom of the
Okay.
Let's see how we
Yeah, I forgot. Wait, I did it again. Oh my god. Hold on.
can we bring Ozzy up? Just done that.
It's too late for me to go back into history to find the original one, so. Alright, so now, alright. Yep, and then red, and then orange. There. I'll just get it from here. That's better. Now let's put... Oh, no, no, no. No, it isn't. Stop. That should actually be red. Red. Oh, my brain is turning off clearly. Alright, now I can do... The heck? Pink one? Just happy accents. Happy little trees. Just do a quick recount. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Quick recount. No problem. Okay, now blue. Okay, this might actually end up exactly where it's supposed to. So purple, blue, green. Yep, it will. It will. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. This may yet not have turned out to have been a terrible mistake after all. Okay.
Next time they come on, they're not allowed to do anything until they answer.
That's actually the reason why one of them is here.
Okay. Red, pink, purple, blue, green, black, white. That is the order. Eat the bugs. Eat the bugs. I won't eat the bugs. I won't.
Steph, I have your content. You have to do it. I think the entire channel should take those photos. And I feel like more.
Very happy accident indeed. That fixed that for sure.
Well, I mean, Steph, you don't listen when I tell you.
I always listen. You told me to let the returning thing go, so I let it go.
Okay. Alright, we just have to thin it out a little bit. Thin it out. Thin it out.
Not much at all. We were all part of that. Correct. That was Flux's very first live stream ever.
I was on the board, no offense, I was on the board
Okay.
and then I left and then it got all spicy and I was like, yeah, same. I was in the safe part of the panel and then it was like 2 seconds after I left, like,
Oh, I thought you were there when it went to shit, because that was literally your very first live stream ever.
Alright, and then the white one.
right as things were starting to turn to shit. And I was like, okay,
For the last of this part of the line, and I think that's gonna cover the whole power reflection. Well, at least this part of it anyway.
But Jasmine Gafar, she was here. Lauren E. Laguna said Lauren didn't show up. Lauren, shame on you. I know you're not listening, but you do listen. Shame on you. Lila, Ari Jacobs, she didn't show.
Lila was here.
Lila was here. Lauren and Ari wasn't. Let's see. So Talk with Sally, she was here. AB the Seven Power is still here.
Wait a minute.
She had some things come up. Flux is here twice. Flux is up here in the middle of the night.
I know, I'm about to go to bed.
Thank you so much for being here, Flux. And Lady Law is here. Lady Law is here, front and top, left, center. Radix had some things come up, and other people are on the West Coast. Mean has a good excuse to go there. MG Law was here. Steve Gosney was here.
Okay. Now I can get away with this.
Big Star has been here twice as well. But everybody
Don't eat the bugs. Don't do it. I know, I know. Terrifying stuff, all of that. Terrifying stuff.
Flux, send us your thing here. Send us your. Tell us about you. Grift yourself on your way now.
We must power the grift.
I have a channel, House of Flux. We hang out, we talk about, yeah, you can become a member. We like to talk about
Okay, I just kind of want to look like they're sort of flowing into it there. Okay, so let's zoom out and see what terrible things we have wrought. And I don't hate it. It's busy, it's weird, but it kind of gets across to what I wanted to do. So we will keep it and save it, but first a little bit more thinning out. Right around here. Oh, not that way. Jeez. Silly me. This way. Okay. Maybe a little bit more over here.
She goes to bed super early, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and she's here. That is so awesome, Flux. Thank you, man.
Anytime, Jeff. Alright, guys. Peace out. Have a good one.
See you, Flux. Take care. And potentially, criminal Sean has rejoined us. Sean, what do you
Alright, let's pull back. Okay. That is done. Mission complete. I kind of wanted to put another color on the stars themselves, but I think that would be a bit overboard. But it is my drawing, so I'll do what I want. No, I'm just kidding. No, But now it felt weird with just having the blue. I kind of wanted a way for the rainbow to continue from where it's coming from, because technically it's going out from her, not coming to her. I know it doesn't actually look like that, but it's too late for me to try to figure out a way to do that anymore. So we'll just do it this way. Oh, but I do need to do a couple more of these here.
I was joking. Of course I count them. Exactly. I'm with you. Nobody is. Nobody's smart. Absolutely. And now you confused me. I don't understand what that means. It's not real. Like we give memberships and nothing happens. No, we do. I was joking about that, but Let's Go Brandon says you're cheating, Jeff. Price those memberships in. I select AV as the arbitrator. Yes, I do owe 1, 2, 3 shots. We are 3 shots in. The memberships, and then that brought us up.
Yes, there is, unfortunately. Okay.
Chandler, I do love your hair. Your hair looks awesome.
Okay, that feels a little better. Alright. Now we can save. Oh, I already did save. Alright, I'll just make it 38, that's fine. Don't eat the bugs. Okay, so now that I have rainbowed her to tilt, I mean that's you can't do any more than that. And it kind of matches because I do have stars kind of bouncing around the rainbow as it is. But I don't have to do split black and white ones there. Okay, so I still need to do all of these little star things and all of those reflections. I don't quite know what colors to use yet, but I'll try to get them to match somehow. Nope.
Why would he try to put himself in prison for the rest of his life?
Also incorrect. There we go. Not quite sure how to approach those, but I do know what I want to do here. And it's gonna be a complete and total pain. So, let's get started. Oof. Alright. I can't fill this, I don't think, at all. I'm fairly certain I can't do that. Because if I try to fill it, it'll just run the yellow everywhere. And that's not going to work. Dang it all. But I wish I could fill, it would save so much time. Okay. Oh, the overload is there. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be so rough. But it must be done. It must be done. I might be able to use fill on the other side of this, but gotta get through this one first. Okay. Oof. Okie dokie. Still can't believe it made that much of a difference. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Bad line, bad line, bad line. Okay. Now let's go inside. No, not too much. Going this way around the circle is really hard on this little board and my little wrist here. Oof. Alright. Okay. A little bit of fill goes a long, long way.
Or you could remind me to bring paint.
Oh, this one's on mine.
I'm definitely gonna be assuming that I'm gonna need to bring some.
Yeah, and we do a lot on this side, so when this trial, if it happens, it will be on my side. So don't worry about it.
Yep. But I heard earlier, sorry, about jungle, and how they covered the shop that one. Obviously so tight for months now that are we operating from Georgia?
Yeah, so I'm in Atlanta and down here in Fulton County.
Yeah.
The thing is, the attorney actually knows some of the employers that are stuck in that case. And when I say stuck, I mean that,
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw that interview with one of the
No, I don't like it. Go back.
ING for tech.
yeah.
And then
Go
I
back. Go back.
and then I covered a few months back the Norbert's hearings and the quality of the experts the states wants in. I mean, did they pick them up out of the from other bridges? I mean, some of these so-called experts, like the Pinch and Zoom guy. Seriously, what is this?
Speaking of pinch and zoom,
Okay.
The Pinch and Zoom guy, the state wants him in as a forensic video analyst.
The power badge indeed.
Stop the video, screenshot it, put it into Photoshop, Fusion 2. That's the entire video. And he's still working for as a lesser expert, expert in video enhancement. And I can't for the life of me understand how is an expert at all. I mean, my 4-year-old niece knows more than that one of that person.
Yeah, listen, the whole case is a shit show. I don't
Okay.
That's okay.
Right.
it's encouraged here.
When I speak to anyone here that's not a lawyer who has no idea what this conversation is about.
I have to clean it up so there's no little tiny annoying black edges like that.
Plenty of this stuff.
But I think I need to use the other blue for that, so I'm going to leave some of those open now, and hopefully that's how I'll get to actually clean this thing. I didn't think this would really work at all, but alright, I'm gonna keep going.
Now, here in Atlanta, it's difficult because it's a big case. There's 30 defendants, right? The other thing is that some of them were like switching on each other. They were bleeding out, so it becomes more difficult because of that. But then the other big thing
Let's see if this will run. I bet it won't. Oh, okay.
think about being a jury. Yeah, well, not even that. We're almost a year into
That made things faster.
what are these people going to do?
And that's what I was looking for.
Jury and take that much time off of work. So it's difficult to pick people for the jury. So the whole case is great. It's still I think they're still picking the jury right now. That's why I haven't touched it. They're so usual.
They started picking the jury back in January, and they are still picking out the jury. But the prosecution wants 6 to 9 months for the trial. But the judge, not in the latest hearing, but in the hearing before that, they split. He said 6 months, not 6
Oh crap, I forgot what the rest of this was. Hang on, I need to actually... I need to check that. Oh.
Yep, there have been jurors that there have been people who were in the jury who should have been sent to jail. An attorney was sent to jail.
That was most unexpected. Oh, I thought I had the other one back there. Clearly I did not remember to open it. So let's minimize you. Just have the storm for the metal. I don't even know if I'm gonna really be able to use it, but let's keep her here.
We won't know the results. We won't know the results for probably another 4
No.
Very much hoping we all know how that it's going to go, because if not, it's going to institutionalize racism into our country at a base level, and I do not give a shit, okay? And more to the point, I don't want the government having extra power. There is no reason for it.
Isn't it like
So,
how your country like can just take away everything and then switch?
Oh,
no,
duh.
that's just like,
I'm staring at it. It's right here. Jeez. All right, let's zoom in.
most people followed that.
Let's make sure.
I know that the American media had to beat it up so that you guys felt better.
Okay, that's what was happening. That's what I needed to know.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Probably stay inside because the snakes, the spiders, every animal there is I think that there's more incentive to stay home, but no, I just saw that and stuff and I thought it was crazy. But
No, don't get me wrong. Aside from being on YouTube, I'm a fucking introvert. I love it. I stay indoors. I have no problem with it whatsoever.
kind of like the avos like vote and stuff. What is it?
No, they've been able to vote for a while now. We gave them the vote the same time we gave women voting rights. So,
Okay.
going 5 minutes in the penalty box. Damn it. No, so what this is they're doing a vote to enshrine in our constitution whether or not there should be an extra, basically what will effectively be an extra form of government, specifically for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. And basically, it means that they'll have special rights to
Ooh,
government.
how did this go?
It's
Well, let's see.
great what they're putting in the constitution. It has the ability to give the federal government significantly more power.
Oh, okay.
To actually infringe on state
So,
law.
literally.
Sorry.
So you're against this?
I'm against the way that this has been formulated. I'm happy for them to be recognised. Nothing about this had to have happened through a referendum. They could have easily just done federal legislation. Nothing had to, like, that's why I think it's just the biggest virtue signal and waste of billions of dollars that they could have done.
Well, now, from what you've been saying on your streams and whatnot, it seems you're maybe
Okay.
you don't really know what to say.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They've said, here's what we
Let's try to get this power batch to look a little powerful. Just a little.
after you vote. So once you voted for it, we'll tell you how it's going to look and how it's going to be run.
So they don't give you like
Fuck that.
pamphlet that says
Well, they said how to vote on the pamphlet, which is basically just writing the word yes on it or no. And there's been sort of back and forth as to what people are saying that it'll do, but the details about how it's actually going to be run, what it's going to constitute, what powers it's going to have, what advice it's going to give, and the constitutional impacts. I spent like an hour railing about it this morning. I did a whole show on it
Okay.
the other night.
Okay. Okay.
I've been doing shows for the last 6 fucking months. And long and the short of it, fingers crossed it comes back as a no. And they go back to the drawing board, they rework it. Because again, I don't have issues with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders having recognition. I've got no problems with that whatsoever. I have an issue with the federal government using it as a power grab. That's what I have the issue with.
Lincoln Kane, do you care about
Thin it out. Thin it out. Thin it out. Thin it out. Can I do anything with the red? I don't think I can. I guess I could put a little bit of yellow there too. Yeah, but that doesn't really do anything. Oh, I forgot a whole side. That side which is here.
What's that line?
Dave Chappelle has entered the chat.
that's the business selling to Mike is being curious.
Oh, listen, guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out.
Oh, we finally driven you away.
No,
Into your own
Okay.
drive away the team. But listen,
Okay. Ye who have eyes upon this. Does that look a little bit more charged? I think it kind of does. But can I get away with that all the way over here? Is the question. I think I'm gonna split this save into 39 and 40. So let's see what happens.
Same question I asked Jasper. On a scale of regrets from 0 to a 10, where are you sitting for becoming involved in this show today?
Hmm.
And if you were ever to be invited, say next month, would you return for more, or you just want your hands on this shit show?
Okay.
Well, see, that's the thing is I don't I don't have the 3x5 cards with all the yarn, who likes who hates who. I invite my friends. They don't like each other.
Like, you just throw beta fish in and say that beta invite.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just used to
Okay.
for me it's actually kind of exciting.
Yeah. Tight, I don't even think can begin to describe the literal wall that I've run myself into. Whew. Well, I guess it can, because this isn't anywhere near as bad as that Dick's Division drawing. That drawing, I'm just, I can't do nothing. See, this is what I was afraid of. Ooh, if I go from anywhere else, it's gonna be cut off. So I need to find out where it's joined. I think it's here. Because what I'm trying to do is sort of turn the lights on, considering, green, well, whatever, lantern, a green lantern, one of the colored lanterns. I kind of sort of did with the other ones, but not to the point I would have liked, I think. So, now let's see what happens. Hey, that was it. This won't take anywhere near as long. Cool. Okay. Alright, let me see if I can get away with this.
I reached out to you and you immediately accepted, and I'm forever incredibly indebted to you for being willing to come on here and put yourself out there and take a risk on this shit show panel that I run once a month.
Said you jump.
Oh no, Chandler, don't leave.
It's only 10:30.
Okay.
I will.
Okay, let's see. Alright, that worked. And it didn't mess all over the rest of the place. Now, let's try this side. Okay. This is not taking anywhere near as long as with the little one, which is good. Alright, so let us then make this curb around the bottom and see if that gets it done. Hey, that noise is for Photoshop, my friend there, and I didn't think that was going to work. So I will gladly bear it, but definitely can't take credit for that.
Link everybody here. Xavi, thank you so much. Seriously, thank you so much for being here. You're super awesome. I love your content. Love hanging out. Love watching you.
There's something I missed at the beginning of that stream.
It's Inception level. And Chandler, as always, Chandler is one of my hardcore writer dive deeps. It's been on like literally every day for the last
getting there. We're getting there.
That's Macy does a good reading of that. Samuel Jackson.
Okay.
I need to go back to sleep and maybe get another hour.
That at least settles, let's say, the beginning of that. Yeah, now it looks a little bit more lit up, powered up, or something, if you will.
Nicholas is going back to sleep for how long until you have to go drunk for the baptism?
Hour and a half.
Alright, let's do a little more.
Alright. Big stars.
Should we thicken that? I kind of think I need to. Alright, but not too much.
Subscribe to me, give me your money, and I appreciate your membership.
I like your number too.
Alright. See you all. Bye.
Goodbye, Nicholas.
Alright, let's try it.
One from Glasgow, Brandon. 3 more, Jeffrey. Remember the neighborhood.
Come on. Faster.
We are caught up on
Right. That's what I'm trying to get it to, and I just, with the when I was doing the other insignias, I hadn't considered this bit of them, especially when I did the white and black lanterns, the life and death ones. But I wish I had, but I don't know. I have to consider it when we get to the other one, to the next bit of it. Oh, Sean's banana. Yeah, so after this one, the plan is 2 comic book cover-ish type of things featuring most of them, and then 3 pages of panels, and that'll finish off this project promptly. Until, of course, Mad's Mama Bear finishes her actual rainbow lanterns, because I'm going to have to chibi them. It's just that I got so into it that I kind of got ahead of her, and then I told her, look, I'm just gonna keep these going until I get to whatever the end of it is, and then when you do yours, just, I'll be keeping an eye out, so when you do yours, I'll go back and do the small versions of them, or at least the super deformed versions of them, if not necessarily chibi ones, because that's kind of more what they look like. They're a little more super deformed than they are chibi, I guess. Alright, let's see what this looks like.
because she was literally having conversations with the jurors beyond this. He was telling them, oh, this shouldn't take too long. You did it. Don't pay
Okay,
attention to what the defense. Don't pay
I
attention
don't hate it.
to
I think we can do it. Now I just have to be super careful and not overrun it on the top. Here we go.
I think she was having some conversation. From my understanding, they had the jury split into 2 different rooms. She was talking to one room more than she was talking to another. A lot of different conversations. Out at Moselle, all the things that you shouldn't be doing as the circuit court.
Okay.
Well, I mean, look, for me, the one thing is that you got to a point where the judge actually said to her, I'm not happy to interrogate one of the jurors. As far as I'm concerned, that of itself is more than enough to say, yeah, she's stupid with the jury. And more to the point, what the fuck is this judge thinking this is okay?
Well, and I think it was the quote that she was talking about that she kind of lost.
Go back.
Even really big assessment of the juror. So it's like they didn't investigate that. They just decided to let this juror go, and it was the one juror that was pro Murdoch. Like,
it's starting to work.
There are two women, so
Oh, it's already running.
it is. No, I'm just saying it is. I was agreeing with you.
Putting it to bathroom together for sure, but also
Yeah,
when you do that with the jury,
yeah.
So I watched that documentary on Netflix about like Palestinian girlfriend or something, and I was like,
Oh, thanks, Chuckles.
isn't this 12 people right here that have very good reason to want to murder this kid?
Uh-huh.
I watched that and I was like, that's and I tried watching it.
Okay,
It was just so.
let's give it a whirl.
Hey, Jim, how about I walk into the tap dance like 3 weeks in?
that's like you said with
In a
the
world.
trial,
Like
like
my little kid, you know, like if he just life, I'm like, all right, that I can believe. But if you take your kid, that's pretty hard. I mean, taking his son was a ginger, so they're soulless heathens, so maybe
Probably deserved it, yeah. But still.
this is just my
Okay,
from not being a lawyer anymore.
that is a little better.
Well, he was a ginger, so he probably
That doesn't look as bad as it did when it was just the black.
Reasons, like you want to.
And it really did. I mean, this doesn't completely fix it or nothing, but it's a step in the right direction that I'm going to need to remember. So, number 40, Computitude. Oh yeah, I am definitely not starting this over anymore, no matter what. No matter what. This is going to be the final color. It's the right blue for the right bit of Rainbowbrite. It's all where it's supposed to be. But I have to make the rest of it look better somehow. Okay.
What he thinks is a 10, and it's like, just say it's Brad Pitt and just move on.
easier.
Oh, I know. Alright, we still have to do all those little power reflection things, so let's get on back to that.
Lincoln, we didn't hear you. Please repeat that. We didn't hear you.
That Star Wars show, you got the 100K play buttons right beneath the full credits.
Where were we now?
Oh, I'm getting tricked.
Starting over. That's where it was.
My name is Anna, by the way, so you can call me that.
I'll call you that Star Wars show. Is that okay?
Oh, not that way.
William Shatner calls her. Yeah, you made him uncomfortable.
William Shatner calls me that.
Alright. Are there any others? Yes.
Tell me about last time you met Shatner.
He lectured me for being in the Star Wars world, that Star Trek girl. So I had to change my name on Twitter, and then he approved. So that's the reason.
Hold on. So I did purple, blue, and green. So do it backwards. Purple. Blue. Oh, not in there. Jeez. Blue and green.
LastPass is literally the worst time of Sunday mornings. Like once every 3 months I mention it, but I hadn't actually heard your take on the show game.
On what?
Ahsoka.
Oh, it's absolute fucking shit. It's a waste of time. You spent $15 million per episode, and that's what you got. Like they have to be laundering money because there's no excuse why that $15 million per episode. And it's like they forgot how people work, forgot how lightsabers work, and everything about it.
Okay.
I hate to say this, but it's like even Forrest Gump could write a better Star Wars show because Forrest Gump would understand how
Alright.
the Force works, how lightsabers work.
Okay, so the rest of them are all blue as they should be. Blah, 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 blah.
Mass
Oh, he's a dumpy middle-aged guy
crap, it's starting to get cold. Close that in here. Alright, that's better. Sorry, I had to adjust my doggone chair there. Alright, where the heck was I? Oh, hey Ken Jackman. Good to have you by. Just back at it on Rainbowbrite here, trying to make my way to the actual end. Got through some other hurdles, but I have to get to the end. Been going at this for so long. But it looks like that's as much as I can do with those. Okay. I know. We went long earlier today. But look, wherever you can get your rest, make sure you get it. Because definitely. Ooh, that gives me an idea. I've been thoroughly annoyed about this. Just looking so plain. But now that I did that there, we might be able to do something here. Alright, let's see. Let's see if this will do the thing. As Culture Casino would say. Will this dog hunt?
We're still like $85 away from the next super chat, Brandon. Just what? $85. That's like 100 Aussie dollars. Just saying. Y'all figure it out. We've only done 11 shots. It's like amateur viewers. Come on. This is a grip-a-thon. You're 291 people. We're down to 1,300. What happened?
Okay. Okay. Let's see then. I don't know if this actually works. Yeah, no, thank you for stopping by and say hey. I understand. I have literally felt that on numerous occasions. But yeah, thank you for coming by, Ken Jack Ben. Go get the rest of your sleep, man. Don't leave sleep on the table. That's not wise. Yeah, that's worth the 41. Let's do it. I feel like the star shape is missing something. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see if this is it.
metabolizing half of the alcohol.
Does that help, or does that just make things worse?
Come on, people. Liquor me up.
Let's go.
I think I'm using it wrong.
Greg Nixon.
I think I can use it, but just not quite like that.
Maybe the panelists and chat should stop being so cheap. Yes, let's go, Brandon. I keep giving him let's go, Brandon. It's like habit. Let's go, Brandon. We give him like the hit, but he's like, oh.
Okay.
That's your little pussy bell ringing for you. Let's go, Brandon. Maybe the panelists and chat should stop being so cheap. You're part of chat. Let's go, Brandon. We need to have a super chat. Let's see who can throw more super chats at me. Lincoln Kane or let's go, Brandon. That's what I was saying. Not on my stream. Let's do it on my stream. That'd be awesome if we got it. Where's Tank Rat? Where's Mike Morrison?
Okay.
Where's Hempland, Texas? Where's all the heavy hitters? Why aren't we having a duel of the law racks? The battle for law rack supremacy. Why aren't we doing that? Come on, peeps. Where's your red super chats? Give me your red super chats. Give them now.
Does that make any difference? Well, good night and God bless to you again, Jack Ben. May you get some good rest and strength returned to you. You don't always see it because you're sitting there trying to get the work done. And yes, I am aware that I still have not colored that moon up there, but I haven't figured out quite what to do with it yet. I had a pretty good idea what I should do, but I don't know.
Your name on a banner. Pretty much. It's question marks right now. That's where we are.
That's right.
Hold on, we're connecting your channels. Okay, I don't know. Something weird's going on between OBS and YouTube. That'll definitely have to be a 1 to try to affect this mess here.
Question mark starting right now. If anybody knows. The next super chat becomes the vice racks of the day. Yeah, nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see 54 out.
This is why you've got to come up with like monthly goals, or at least like, so for example, at the end of this month, provided we hit 2.5K, I'm letting my daughter do my makeup on stream. God, no. Anyway.
Righto. Is Valhalla still here? I just saw Valhalla's chat for an hour. You want me to do it? I'm doing that right now.
Alright, so I am connected again, which is good.
My chat identifies as red, says Urza. You can identify all you want. Let's go. Brandon says he'll
Oh, I didn't do this. I should do this.
Live Selfies is the advice racks of the day with the $10. See how that works? See how easy that was? I love Live Selfies now because Live Selfies is the vice racks of the day. Let me edit this biatch. Live Selfies. What? You're gonna... Okay, well let's see how far you got on your model. You can show us your model here.
Anyway. Whoops. Got that darn flash again.
That's like one of my
Folks, excuse me for a few momentos as I need to go do a water run. I'm out. I thought that thing was full from earlier, but apparently it wasn't. So, hang out for a couple seconds here. I will be back very shortly.
So
have returned. And back indeed. Yep, you beat me to it. But yeah, I needed H2O. And now it's here, so I shouldn't have to get up too much more. I even found a couple of grapes.
Yes, he was, and that's why I said. That's why I said shout out to Warwick Davis. But like the problem with Goiter boys can't be just one shit. Well, I'll stop calling him Goiter boy when he stops acting like Goiter.
Alright. Let's get the stylus back and try to figure out where to go next. I really need to figure out how to plan these things more. Huh. Oh shoot! Yes, I did there, but I was trying to play around with this thing to see if it works because I've been trying to figure out if there was a mute option somewhere, and that it sort of is, but isn't. But if that worked, then now I know what it is. So if ever I actually need to, because I'd been running this whole time without one, without a mute function of any sort, really. But we're back. We are back. Speaking of agua. Oh, let me turn this speaker off. Yeah, if the thing actually worked, then good. At last. A job was done. Oh, well, yeah, we need to.
I'm putting Anna in the middle because she's the expert, and obviously Lady Love doesn't give a shit about Star Wars.
I haven't watched Star Wars since the original, so maybe the one right after it.
You're not old enough to have watched the original, like, and it was like about the fourth or fifth generation.
Princess Leia was definitely who I wanted to be when I grew up.
Raise your hand if you're a grandma.
What do we do? What do we do? Oh, somewhere else that needs to happen. Is it? Yeah.
We already got free mustache rights lined up, so you're behind the eight ball there. You're way in the past. Let's go, Brandon.
sufficient.
Something about Admiral Akbar. That is Indian protocol.
No, clearly that can't be there. Alright, how about
Copy of Admiral Akbar.
you? You. You.
Also, Brandon, it's pronounced aloha.
You.
So have your guys' cities burned down?
Oh no, no!
That is unfortunate. Heck damn it. Maybe a different one.
Ship's horn. So we're gonna do the good Scots.
I can kind of live with that. Okay, let's go backwards.
Scotch. That's what we're doing. Cheers, cheers, beeps. This is shot number 12.
Alright, so going backwards.
Maybe it's 13 for 5 hours. Oh, yeah, that was shot number 12. Yeah, we've been going for 5 hours, so it's like 5 shots.
Then orange. No, too much. Wrong target area. Wrong target area again. I need more zoom. The power of zoom. Alright.
What are you drinking?
Okay. They're too far away from each other, but they resonate. What have you, whatever. That one almost work better if I put the yellow in there, but the purple would still be there. That won't work.
You show me yours, I'll show you mine. Not you, me. Not you, me.
Somebody showed me this last night to explain encouragements, and I want to get your reaction to it.
Oh, no, no, no.
Okay.
Yes, Lincoln?
Where else can I spruce this?
Lincoln, I can't hear you. What? Marital duty? It's like 2 in the afternoon. No, not Lincoln. Hope you live. Oh, we've nerded him out. He's like, I'm out of here. You like nerds. And we're thinking it's good to see my little bit of column. Look at Shane. Everybody, mods, throw his chats up for hours and hours and hours on him. Throw up his links. Get him. Lincoln, before you go. Lincoln, I have a
Alright.
What happened to your monetization?
Okay, here's some. Well, first. Freaking save. We've made much improve. Alright, now.
Children is bad. Don't do this. Seriously? Yeah, you can't glorify it. You can show the really bad effects of it. I show you.
I don't think that's gonna be enough, but whatever. Let's try to get it done.
Start a new channel and get monetized in like 2 days. Folks, it's Lincoln Kane. Lincoln Kane is the phoenix that rises from every ash. Every single one. He's got the best ash of anybody. Nice ash, Lincoln. Lincoln, thank you so much for being here for 5 hours and 14 minutes.
Okay. Burn a little more.
Shanny's been bringing him coffee. Shanny said, hook me some of that motherfucker. It's like, where's my booze, bitch? Give me that. All right, good. All right, go give her a good Roger, and she'll never forget. We love you, Shanny. Make him give me super chats. We'll see you later, Lincoln. Have a festive afternoon.
Anyway, I'll have a shot, one last shot.
I'll do one last shot with you just because you're losing me.
Hopefully that does a thing.
Cheers, Lincoln. Appreciate you, brother.
Okay. It did a thing.
Send people's loans over here. Wait, what?
I need to figure out other things
Loans for money.
among this.
Bye. See you, Lincoln. Love you. You're on YouTube. What do you get me out of here? What song is this? Do you want me to take out? I did. Okay, Every Games. Welcome back to the recording. We haven't done a big rip here. We're down to 280,000. We're down to 280. So it's getting late. It's getting a little late. Ah, but hey, the rest of the world's waking up. So come on, bitches. Let's start with Lady Lost. Have you been like oddly quiet, like scary quiet, like making me nervous kind of lost? Lady Lost. Yeah. So she's got a blank face on her. Don't do that. So, can I say Lady Law? You were saying what? Get back to me. You're not Lady Law, shut up. Lady Law. I'm ready. I'm ready for you anytime. That's what you're doing.
Yes, I'm gonna do it. Alright.
Well, fix it. Yeah. Go fix it. Go take care of it. Oh, you're the market. You go fix that right now.
You need to take care of me.
That's what we do. So go fix it. Vodka problem.
You know what? I'll be back.
Whatever. And while she's gone, Aussie Overlord, who has not yet drifted, which is a sad, sad thing. We did talk about your Chinook helicopter.
Yeah, I did see it.
Talk about origin.
Yeah, there was a up in Darwin. There was a crocodile farm, and the army up there used this crocodile farm as a point of knowing when to turn left or right when they're training. Apparently, one day last week, a Chinook helicopter got a little bit close to the ground so they could take some photos. Apparently, the low frequency vibration
Okay.
and they went into a massive orgy frenzy.
Oh, the little girl.
Two.
Because apparently it mimics
Exactly what it
the low
sounds like.
pressure before.
What did I miss?
Because what they do is they root before
I guess this.
afterwards. So
That'd be good. Does increase his name.
well, aside from the fact that they got a bunch of eggs and they're going to be laid right before
Okay.
you know what though? That's probably a technological advancement, right? So
Not bad.
Haters just fly a Chinook over the farm.
I'm sorry. Either way, I'm not Okay? You talking about
Shrink
45 years
that.
ago?
Maybe I
That's what we're
should.
talking about. Shut up. The point is that we're not paying take proper care of them most of the time.
I guess I don't really have to.
Get through it. Crocodile farm? A little more redneck. Just saying.
Good enough.
I have to be bougie here and take a bite of my key. Like, you have me all.
That's the gayest thing I've heard all day. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Let's keep the theme.
Talk about the gayest thing you've heard. Well, I've got clips of you.
Well, the first two were something that Dad said, obviously.
Seriously, like, Anna is like so super thin because she just like literally eats nothing.
That's not
It's like the
true.
most.
That's just full thing no roofs.
Oh, see, Anna's got curves. I saw that calendar.
There's like,
Okay.
like literally
Okay.
survives on sugar and calories. It's weird.
If it works for her, let it work for her.
No, I'm not jealous.
Don't shame, okay? Yeah,
It's not shaming. It's just like it's the most ridiculous like thing I've ever seen in my life. I eat like healthy shit and I'm just a balloon. She just eats bags of sugar and she looks awesome.
When I'm your age, right? Like, it only works now.
It didn't work when I was your age either.
Why are you asking?
This is like the second thinnest I've ever been in my life.
She said, ooh. How old are you, roughly?
I'm in my 20s.
Like early 20s?
Yes.
20s?
Yes. Just 20s.
Um,
Whenever they answer like that, you know they mean early 20s.
yeah. I have no idea what that means, Brandon.
Does you wait here.
If you know how to send a super chat when Staff's shirt was on the line, I'm waiting Hayden. That doesn't make sense. Brandon. Okay, so yeah, as long as it wasn't just me. And for the record, I already paid for it.
Okay.
Meme is a 4.
I think
What alligator arms, Lady Law, and Hayden got? Hey, look, you got alligator arms, and if you come to my straight, it's going to be He hasn't given me any money yet.
I mean, here,
I'm
here.
coins he found in his couch.
All right.
How about Lady Law is back? What do you got? What do you got in the drink tube there? Just like straight vodka? Is that like a giant tumbler of dirty vodka? The big tumbler of vodka.
It's not out of the screwdriver, it has straight hook it.
Now, Lady Law, we need to talk serious stuff here. Your YouTube channel. How do we find you on YouTube? Exactly the way it's there. And where does the 5791?
That would be nice. Accountability.
I got the trainee center right. But where does the
Oh, right. The dome building here.
That's not what I was gonna say, but close enough.
Okay.
Lady Law. So there are like so many Lady Laws. Like you should be Lady Law 5791.
Yeah, I was like, I should change this, but then it was too late because now it's
People, she is Lady Law 5791, and she literally has 89 subscribers, which is fucking criminal.
Okay, so I have a spectrum experience with URL, maybe.
so
girl.
I like Chandler did.
But it is much easier. It's much easier.
Okay.
Well, if you want to come on, like the fastest way to do it is just to do like a big stream like this on your channel. You'll get the watches really
Yeah,
quick.
they get a lot. It costs you.
She's up to 100 subscribers right now. You guys are awesome. Let's do it. And Aussie Overlord, 30,000 is all over his Twitter banner.
Okay.
No, don't be wishy-washy. Aussie Overlord, hey, what? Give us your what's up.
What is up with me? What's up with me is
Against the
I'm
app.
doing. Sorry.
YouTube is happening.
Yeah, YouTube in that side. Honestly, I've been like literally going through the analytics and everything. YouTube actually took 18,000 views off me last Friday.
What?
Yeah, I dropped from 524,000 down to just over 500,000 views.
You want this debate? Oh, is that the? I'm hearing about that. It's like the invalid traffic bug or something.
Yeah, it's
No,
not
I
good.
get it.
I thought
That's
it
a
was
big
one
class.
that
That's a
was
big class
subscriber.
action. You had listed it. Big class action.
Unless you deleted
You can't look at
No,
it.
if you don't listen.
How, pray tell, do I quite get around this?
No, it was 2 weeks ago. They ripped 2,100 subscribers.
Oh yeah, they do that a lot, but the views are like what you would average.
Oh no, I don't mean to list my action, but it shows me a channel. That's like, you know,
I almost put my streams because the stream is so up.
I mean, she's living in a different realm of existence than us.
That's true.
They treat you different.
Okay.
I wish they hated me as much as they hated you.
I believe we've got to most of what I thought I wouldn't actually get to this evening. So let me take a few moments to process.
I get better views on
Let's see.
they just don't send out.
Haven't done his gemstone yet. What could that be?
Do it from like YouTube from either suggestions or from them sending out notifications. 80% of my audience comes from my Facebook and my Twitter. And when I tweet that instead. YouTube can't.
I deliberately did a screen this morning where I set out the screen the very last minute before I went live. I said nothing on Twitter. I put out no posts, anything like that, because I wanted to see what the natural organic thing was. I have the exact same number of viewers that I do every other day. So I know that it is just people keeping an eye out.
Yeah, I don't get notifications for anybody. But you don't do it. It's your mom. You're just like,
Nobody's saying
No, that doesn't work, clearly.
like the people that I like watch.
I watch more tube than all of you combined, I promise. I'm everywhere. Yeah, 'cause you got less than us to do.
no, I mean, Anna had a very interesting, it was a post you did a month or two ago where you were saying that only a certain, like 24, 25% of your subscribers actually get the notifications.
Oh, that was but no, yeah, YouTube and me don't like each other. So I posted because I noticed all of my videos were doing really good, and then about 4 in the morning my time, the views stopped. So
Okay.
one video had over 100,000 views.
Now,
I was like, what the fuck? Because I know they're cutting my views because they don't want to pay me. And so I caught it on video of my views. I refreshed it, and like there was already 20,000 like gone. And so I posted that video on Twitter. YouTube slid into my DMs. They said, hey, like, let us talk about the problem. Also, can you take down that post? And like a month later, they reinstated the post, so that post got deleted from adding Twitter. But they
How can they DMCA your post?
because they said it was copyright because I'm showing you the back end. YouTube wants
all right.
personal information. It's the same reason I
No
got
more
flagged.
baloney sausage.
YouTube is broken. They think I own that video of, you know the guy where it's like the hot to crazy meter?
Yeah.
YouTube thinks I own it. So I can copyright anyone that shows that video. I don't fucking know. YouTube thinks that I own it. It's broken. It thinks I own like a portion of the Batwoman trailer.
Okay. Put them on everything else, just about everywhere else.
I kind of have to like hunch down because hashtag pants are crazy.
Yeah, we can see. We can see you.
I'm sorry, I know this is a boring topic, but
No, no,
No, it's really not. This is legitimately, as another content creator, hearing this and actually being able to compare it is a great thing. So it's
no, the people watching it hate it when you talk about this. But yeah, YouTube are cunts, and they get fucked in the ass if something hard and injury. Right now. But yay!
Yeah, I'm back. But no, it's a thing because I get this all the time. People are like, I don't get notifications. You're a fucking stupid idiot boomer because I don't get any notifications. You redirect and they don't get redirected. But you were saying like a very low percentage of people actually get the notifications that sign up for the notifications.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
It's not fault.
I don't get a single YouTube notification ever. I get double notifications for channels I haven't watched this years.
Same. I noticed ever since I started like following people on Rumble.
hey, right?
I get email, I get text, I get notifications going. Nothing. Even for channels that I actually want to watch, and that I do watch. So it's
Okay.
frustrating, but we'll have to use it sounds right.
It's not me. Like I literally broke this down. It's only a very like I think you said 24-25% of people that actually sign up for notifications get them.
Because my video had so it had 21,000 views, and YouTube sent notifications to 21,000 people. And
Okay.
of those people that got notifications watched the video in theory. They saw 0
4.
So like just imagine
And
there's
we'll keep them
40,000, right?
445.
According to YouTube, in my content creator, I'm looking at it right now. They reckon that of my subscribers, of all 30 odd thousand of them, 6.2%, 1,900 of them have the notification turned on zero. Of them, they send out a further 4.3% worth of notifications. When the usual is, 5 to 20%.
It's not me.
They're just completely
I'm not boomering it.
right.
Rob says, sorry I couldn't make Rob. You're awake. We're awake. You know, I'll send you the link. Get on in here, love. We're here. Everybody's here. Sorry I couldn't make it tonight. Yes, you can. Stop lying. Cheers to the Korean Captain, the maritime legal expert, Maya Kowalski. 2-day recap ran way long. Cheers, my friend. Happy Friday. You can make it. Don't give me any of that nonsense. Get in here. And let's go, Brandon. Both of you get the $5. How much for you to slide the shot down your throat? Can some real mods drop links for the channels that need subs? Drop links for every.
Lady Law, Lady Law, will you put something in chat real quick so we can share your link so they can work real hard? Just say hi.
We're about $50 away from the next shot.
Regular chat.
Yeah, we are 50 from the next shot. So if anybody wants to drop that 50 into the Griftathon stream, we will do our next shot. We are doing.
Okay. Make it kind of clear. Yeah, I'll take that. It looks like it's like clear see-through. Fine and fine.
Mom, I signaled you the link if you're still watching, so there is no excuse why you're not here. Alright, so yeah, just like keep throwing everybody's links because that Star Wars girl, you work super hard. You're like it's October and you're still working on the 2024 calendar and the birthday month. Yes,
It's your birthday month?
Yes.
Oh, got it, girl.
and you're still getting next year's calendar ready. And you're a super hard worker.
Can I ask you how did you like that calendar? Are you happy with how it turned out?
Absolutely not. I hate photos of myself. Like really uncomfortable for me.
Hmm.
No, I'm not a photo. Like video is fine. Like facial. Every photo, I'm like, ugh, this is so cringe. But I have my friends pick out them, and then I send it off. People like it, so that's why I do it. But I'd rather be painting. I'm actually making
Listen,
progress on my eye project. Those
your eye project is cool.
I paint.
Is that Nick's eyes?
No,
That's not Nick's eyes.
somebody earlier.
Okay, it's there.
Do you ever get to really?
Good enough.
With people or just solo?
No, so I get volunteers from like the chat, and they send me photos, and then I paint them. So,
I must admit, I am starting to feel a bit lost.
I go places, but I don't know where to leave my house. So,
Corn Pop, I did not. Corn Pop, I did not block you. You are not blocked. Don't shut the fuck up. Yeah, but no, like Anna, who's like, oh, I hate the calendar. She was. When was it? Was it 5, 6 months ago? You were at the center of the controversy. Like what? There's no one that has a crease like that.
oh,
That's obviously.
here. There's one where it's like the entire background is photoshopped, and I got like magic sparkles, but it's like they zoomed in like where my butt meets my leg, and I'm like, have you never seen a butt before? Like that's how it. I don't know, but
There's this things like, no, there's no way
Hmm.
anyone has a butt crease like that. It's all airbrushed and CG.
well, the person commenting literally looks like Schmeagol from Lord of the Rings. Like that's not exactly. I'm gonna take their opinion on my body.
Excuse you, I don't look that bad. I just made one comment. Let it go, girl. Let it go.
Let's go. Brandon says Chandler, Lady Lion, Sally, hot hit. I would agree. Don't leave Hannah out of the equation. Come on.
I don't know.
I don't think she was up.
Well, that was a brand new chat. So.
Oh,
Oh, he was?
would it just so happen not her super chat?
Which super chat? I've got all the super chats.
Slacker.
Needed like what $50 to create.
Oh yeah, no, they haven't sent the super chats. We're like now, yeah, we're still at $50 until the next shot. Come on, people.
Shan,
This is
slacker.
I'm actually glad that Meme's here because see, I was watching the stream he was on like what months ago where you guys were talking. He did a
So
lot of
surprised to hear that you're my
Sorry, wait. What was that?
let him talk. Yeah.
What is it?
I couldn't hear anything. Like you should just say this.
You did a documentary about some Japanese fish.
Oh, giant salamander. Yeah.
Yeah, can you
Okay, we'll stick with this.
That's in my other channel. That's doing much better than this.
explain about the fish because it sounded interesting.
Oh yeah, they're really fascinating.
Well, it is, and he has one named after him. That's the cool thing.
He has his own rituals.
And speaking of giant salamanders, it's Swamp Number Rob.
What's up, Rob? How you doing, bud?
I don't know. I'm B. What's Friday Night Frenzy for you? How was it going?
Things started
There was no F and F tonight.
You just did this. You just did the Kowalski pick.
I know. I was mid Kowalski.
I got some
I
name.
realized I was 2 days. Like I did it. I kept it 2 days. And halfway through, like I asked the chat. I said, "This case is important to me. Do we do F and F? And do that make me free? Do any other bullshit? Or do I keep doing this?" And they were like, "Stick with this." So 5,000 people in the chat. Keep going.
But, and Anna is a secret true crime watcher. He learns.
like all women like that kind of stuff. See, I'm just more in the phase of like I don't want to die, so how do I watch these things? And if I have to get in trouble, which I always get dragged into, how do I get out of it? Well,
There's this thing called the CC 1911. 1911. Harry permit. Available in your jurisdiction.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I know. And I think even I'm starting to get there. And I'm kind of surprised because I didn't think I would get to the things that I was thinking about addressing till like 7 in the morning. But as they say, time flies when you're having fun. So, cheers also to you, my friend Darren M. Have yourself a great rest of your night. Get some rest and strength back to you. Stay safe out there, of course. Oh, and I think if you can, pop around because I think Nina and Tomby want to go dungeon crawling. I think. But I'm not sure. Just, I guess, keep an eye out. Because I don't know for sure.
or even severe. And what happens is your brain, after that injury, starts processing that there is pain in this extremity. And it processes it to such a level that your synapses are firing and you think that your leg or arm is in like a furnace or a fire.
Oh, where's the paintbrush thingy?
The pain level to people who have had amputation, the pain level is exceeding amputation. It exceeds kidney stones. It exceeds pregnancy and delivery. It exceeds every level of pain that's ever really been measured.
Oops.
It just does not stop. So, yeah, it's really complex. And the case itself is horrible.
Wait, so what?
Yeah, because
And
she
apparently,
broke her ankle. That triggered this. And what happened was they were taking her to the hospital with these pains. And the hospital was Johns Hopkins, so they couldn't identify it. They took her to like Mexico to get ketamine treatments. They were
Jeff, wait, don't give the facts because the facts are really important and the timeline's really important.
I'm so good. Who is she suing? Can you just tell us that?
Johns Hopkins. So Maya Kowalski's family, the estate, is suing Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, and they have sued several people. So what ends up happening is Maya Kowalski has CRPS. She was diagnosed with CRPS in 2015, and she begins treatment and therapy. No one can figure out how to treat this thing because there is no real treatment. It's just managing the pain. So there's various treatments that are available, and this is a minor, a child. Most people have this and they have it as adults. They don't have it as children. So they begin ketamine care. Ketamine, which is, people look at it like it's this terrible, terrible drug.
Yep, that's definitely one of those.
It's actually used now to treat depression, different neurological disorders. It's used to treat
this
a lot
was
of
in Mexico because they wouldn't do it in the States.
No, they did in the States. They did. They did refuse this in the States, but they wouldn't do it at the level that would actually reach her pain threshold. So whatever level they gave did not actually give her any symptomatic relief. So her parents get her into more severe ketamine treatment, but she has and she does well. So she has a relapse in September of 2016, and then October 7th, 2016.
That's a 90% opacity.
She gets admitted to the hospital for JH, ACH, and JH, and they admit her and they start questioning the diagnosis. Mom's a Polish immigrant and is hard to understand, very aggressive, and says ketamine, ketamine, ketamine. But the hospital's going lunch houses. They tried several courses of treatment before this. They did. They tried infusions. They tried opiates for a period of time. They tried anything to make the pain go away, but they couldn't. And when I say
Munchausen's, but what Pierre explained Munchausen's is they're saying that
I will, Darren. That is the plan.
to get the sympathy or to get all
Sometime tomorrow, I think I'm going to try that before Flashcast.
the attention
it's so much worse than
If I actually can stream during the day, I will try that, but it's just, there's a lot coming. I don't think there will be time.
staff, doctor, hospital on staff, but also privately contracted by NBCF, so those families with an investigator in your child protective.
so child protective. She said CPS.
Before CPS is called, she pulls the girl's microphone. Before the call, pulls it out of the chair and starts suggesting that this might be a problem. Hospital calls,
investigating, starts doing this work.
It's stuff to try. It's stuff to try.
Legal situation. And the sad part about this is that she is sheltered until January 7th.
We have to explain what sheltered means. They literally ripped her from her family. EPS ripped her from her family, isolated her in the hospital. They wouldn't let her talk to her mother. They wouldn't let her talk to her family. They weren't allowed to see her.
She wasn't allowed to make friends with other kids.
She talked to a girl, other little girl in the hospital ward, and they yelled at her and said, "You are never speaking to another child in this hospital ever again." They were still blaming the mother for hurting their daughter. And it was so bad that the mother eventually ended up killing herself.
The necklace that
Make that 46 then.
while she was under the shelter order on
Yes.
daughter's birthday. Daughter's birthday comes up in the hospital. Daughter gives her $1 in pocket to buy things that she can purchase for herself for her birthday. What she does is she buys some candy for her brother, she buys a necklace for her mother, and she buys something else for her father.
Okay.
This necklace that says "I love you." The necklace that says "I love you." Maya also testifies that the necklace is the same necklace that she was wearing when she had end of life, and she had her life leaving a message behind saying "Take care of Maya," which then became the title of the documentary, "Take Care of Maya." So, but the problem is the trial is remarkably complex from a legal standpoint. The PCF kept they are immune from prosecution, immune from litigation. So, and what this is the tightrope. This is the minefield. The fact that this
I kept it too close to it.
never get a trial like this to a jury. So why
The hospital offered her a settlement, and they turned it down. They want this story out here.
it's a
They turned down the settlement.
$20 million claim.
Wait, so
Hospital offered her a settlement of some
why did the mom kill herself if the daughter still have to live at the hospital?
It put her in a ketamine coma. Wait, that was the mother. That was the mother. The mother and father did
Why
so
did he kill yourself?
here is the allegation. And through the dependency proceedings, the hospital exerted a lot of, we'll call it extrajudicial influence. There were things that the order said that were conditions on Maya's shelter. The order said the hospital was to shelter and that supervised calls were to occur, but the hospital started supervising in excess of what the order authorized them to do. And mom kept fighting and saying, "I want to talk to my daughter, I want to do this, I want to do this." They had the final shelter hearing on January 6th, and prior to that day, let me chat, bunch here, let's say this.
I was gonna save that for the sake of the effect. I have to learn from these things, after all. Oh, seems like it would be really cool to have the sprite have all that.
Having disrobed and photographed her, that these photographs did not make it into her medical file. They
And
did
she
not
was
make
12.
it.
She was 12 then. I was just here. She was 10 years old. They're taking pictures of her naked body.
She had they call it a sports bra, it was a training bra. And that little caveat to women means a fucking hell of a lot. Like a sports bra, training bra, that's a caveat that is a big deal to young ladies.
Yes, yes. After I saw that, I have to see if I can do that effect on the rest of them for sure.
What if you told her that you weren't going to try to get into the hospital and get checked out physically? I don't. It sounds like something killed her, man. It doesn't sound like she killed herself. I don't know any mom that would just. Are they reenacting Death of the Salesman? Because that's
Well,
me.
so here's
Okay.
and I will say that the mom, there's a lot going on here, and when I tell you that it's a complicated case, and I've been covering it from the beginning and I'll do recaps because it requires a hell of a lot more explanation than I can give than I can tell you in a recap. Like the facts in this case are so freaking wild. The mom basically did everything that she could. Hired lawyers, filed every lawsuit, filed every claim, everything, tried to gain access to the hospital, was denied security, all of the above.
I think me and
I think Hannah's thinking that did she get arrested trying to get her kid out of the hospital? Because as a mom, you're going to force your way in there to grab your child.
Oh, she came pretty damn close.
I think me and Anna have a
She did get arrested.
Okay.
And as much as like I hate my mom, I know my mom would have broken me out of the hospital, and every single person that we know in our family would have tried to get me out physically to
So,
care for my mom.
another caveat. Mom
All right.
Mom watched her dad detained by the state. Detained by the state. Saw how bureaucracy works and how that bureaucracy kind of can control the narrative.
Why is she following the rules of bureaucracy? Why isn't she just taking
Yeah, so
Because she grew up in the
I'm gonna
Soviet bubble.
keep trying this. Oh, too much, too much. Yeah, that's got attachments somewhere.
bypass the U.S. That tells me that somebody's
What, really? I gotta pop in on Shelby's streams more. I don't always catch him because he kind of does it like I kind of have been, which is kind of weird.
Oh, it was a question that was asked about the expectancy. So we had the economist testify today for the Green News. The economist was like, this is Florida, so the jury can ask questions, which is really interesting. The jury asks, this jury is
This is the one where they were Catholic, weren't they?
there was yes,
And there
and there
was
was a Catholic.
questions
There's a
about
Catholic
whether
ship. What state is this in, Rob?
Florida. And one of the jurors was asking, were you allowed? When was the last time you were allowed to put the votes?
Yep.
When were you allowed to actually practice your religion? And there's a Catholic on this jury. That person was not dead.
There's a Catholic
Okay.
jury. There's a former medical professional jury. But so the economist is testifying. The economist testifies about what these life expectancy tables. Any lawyers in that panel, these life expectancy tables they're dark. They are really dark. When you have people testifying, right? They're testifying about the life expectancy of the person who's sitting at the table.
Okay.
Very weird to testify to. So the person's testifying.
Oh, I'm probably not gonna get to catch him then. Shoot, I'll probably be finishing streaming by then, if not sooner.
Of Jackass I should read it verbatim because the questions.
But I do try to keep up with as many of those folks as I possibly can.
Well, before you do that, we want to do this. I don't want to interrupt you while you're on this PowerPoint, but we have to do this. With $100 super chat, nailing maps to the wall since 1969. With $100 super chat says, "Here's to shut Star Fantasy World Lady up, ignorance." No.
Well, case man.
I will say, I will take any pushback
see if I can get away with. Oh, not yet. I gotta cut it off of here. Control the dam. Control the water flow. No, 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 no. That's kinda sorta working ish. Oh, those I didn't see, but I definitely backed his book, so whenever that's finally ready, I'll very much appreciate getting to see it. Like the cards he's got on there too. I wanted to back it again, but before he gets it out, but well, in my predicament, that's going to be a little difficult.
Retook the stand again earlier. I guess it was mine yesterday. Everybody else is earlier today, and it was this girl, the girl that's in the center of all of this. It was so crushing that I had to turn it off. I watched about a third of it. And I just cannot take this anymore. Listening to this now 17-year-old girl who testifies like a 30-year-old.
Okay.
She's a 17-year-old girl, and to hear her testify about having her family ripped from her, her mother ripped from her, her life destroyed, just by a bunch of people.
Yeah, I don't. Shelby's very talented. I rather enjoy his work. Is that too loud? Maybe slightly. But
Subscribe to him, learn about helicopter crocodile sex. Shit.
Dude, this is the most confusing stream I've ever been on.
What stream? It's infuriating and depressing. I can't watch it. Jeff, there's a share screen. All right, well, I know we'll get there. Let's get through these super chats here, and then we'll get to that. That's nailing maps to the wall since 1969 says, would you please be a coherent Portuguese sailor without me, Jeff? Or would you be a Portuguese sailor? Yeah, I would be. The Portuguese sailor is an amazing cocktail. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, he is sad. I guess it's time for a groundskeeper Willie at this point. Okay. Nailing maps to the wall since 1969 also said 5 times whatever super chat amount Rob can figure out how to type in. So Rob, here's what we're gonna do. You super chat me $100.
okay.
Super chat me $500.
It's almost impossible to see that, but
Super chat me $500.
oh, I'm gonna try to check that out. Spawn drawn by Shelby's gotta look good. That has got to look pretty darn good.
That's the offer. That's the offer I'm making. Take it or leave it. You want $150 or do you not? He
let's see.
So that's the offer on the table, Rob. Take it or leave it.
It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. We've been shit along, bro.
You're a couple of keystrokes gets you $150 and you're leaving it on the table.
Alright, back to the Photoshop file format.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. We'll let them go, bro.
So like eat ice cream, so that depressing.
Eating her nerd rooms. Literally, this is a woman who lives off of sugar and ice.
I don't like ice.
It's flavored ice, of course.
I don't like ice.
Oh my god. So yeah, all right. Rob is
You're in
down
a
the offer.
hospital room.
He is in a hospital room. He lives in Japan.
Why is there a curtain? Like there's somebody dying on the other side of that curtain.
Like, there's a window in here. There's a window.
Oh, okay.
That's where he keeps
Right to your right is getting his appendix taken out. I can see it.
I cannot see a ton. I know there was something else that I was missing, but I can't see it right now, and it could be because I'm fading out fast here. Because it's close, but it is not ready.
I'll be back when this depressing shit is over.
I think I need to use that in other places for her. For example, oh boy. And all these black lines. Okay. I know. I need to do that, but let me just try this. These quick things. So that's going to be considerably more difficult. You can't tell if it's white or what. This is going to be hard to cut off at the hips here. Yeah, it really does, Awesome One. It really does. I hate it. I hate it so much. Because it's like, I can't even count with all my fingers and toes how many times I was like, I'm on the verge of something, and then the next thing that happens is I found myself waking up having forgotten whatever it was that was coming to mind. It was like, it's maddening. And it's all sleep's fault. I don't want to need it, but to do, I do. Hold on. Can I get away with that? That would be kind of cool.
But I mean, what do you think about Maya's reactions? She is the one with lunch house. She's the one that's getting off on this. She's the one that's enjoying this attention being brought on her. And speaking of
No, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's like, well, you can't pick one to save your life or the other. They won't let you.
Very late. Very late.
So,
Okay.
did his auction. How much did this shirt go for? For his shirt. For Branca's shirt, $1,600.
What else did he throw it in?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, should be over it. Okay, on top. Whoops. This could work. Let's try it on the left boot.
Like the shirt. If any of you saw this T-shirt stream, the original T-shirt stream had a lot of Branca sweat on it. This has, the mug has lots of Branca saliva on it. Speaking of people who are after the Branca saliva, it's Talk with Sally. Hey, what's up, Sally? Apparently not her. Oh, there you are. Hey, what's up, Sally? Well, she's back. Ooh, that makes me want to go grab my planet.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I kind of like. I didn't even think of trying to have glowy stuff on the boot. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but of course. Of course. But we're gonna keep that. Yeah.
No, I was trolling. I'm like, Bronca's not even here. I'm like, that's the point. Like, will you send all the place cat?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, you put flesh on it.
That's cool. That's fine. I've died a million times. Hey, there's somebody new here. Who are you?
Okay.
Bottom center? Who are you? The bottom center?
The bottom, the small center.
You're 12 center. Okay.
Alright, let's make this 49.
Speaking of all of that, hang on real quick here. Chandler Remington. That was the wrong button.
Well, that it be, that it be.
This is what I meant. I showed you my pita. Please respawn. I would eat that pita you showed me any time of the week, Chandler. And Wolf Wesley. What an amazing MG Law Pal and now the Pope. Thank you so much. And with the Maritime Law Super Mega Big Chat nailing map to the wall since 1969, are you going to raise the glass with LV, MG, Rob, LL, SWG, and the rest of the crew? Let's get it. Oh yeah, we got the big foghorn. We're going to Blanton's. I know, that's like a crime. That's part of the Riptathon is they get off on watching me drink really, really, really expensive and high class shit in shots just to torture my soul.
Oh, no. I thought I'd knock that down a bit. No, actually, in case it gets to you, Legal Vices is still streaming, and Ricada actually finished with Bronca and came on Legal Vices stream. He's doing an Effort Friday the 13th edition, the Boozy Griftathon. So he's on with Ricada. He has Anna, a bunch of lawyers. You probably know most of these people, but I don't know all of them. But yeah, no, it's definitely not ass because he should still be very much asleep at this point. Well, I mean, he should be. I don't know if he actually is. Yeah, so I was trying to keep that on to sort of keep my neurons firing. Now, where is this freaking thing? Ah, it's in here. Holy cow, even Razor Fist stream is finishing. Oh, jeez, that's not. Stop. Okay, well. Oh, well. If you be not down, I can't blame you. I can't watch most, but I do watch a few. But mostly, particularly when, yeah, I guess it didn't. But it's more like when they do all the big gathering. But yeah, when they do the big gathering ones. Okay. But I understand that. Awesome one. Ken Jack Ben tends to feel the same way. Unless it's a Comic Skate stream, then he doesn't care what size it is. So that's about the only time. Wait, what am I doing? I'm supposed to cut it. Oh, that was a mistake. Well, I'll just overwrite it. Replace. But it is easier to interact when you go to a smaller stream because that way you can talk to the host a bit easier. So I definitely get that. is wearing a lovely hat, but she is very much muted. Okay. Let's minimize that again. Okay.
We had dinner together when I was in the States, and I mean, like,
Likes hot dogs a lot.
Wait, did she do the thing where she tied the string around her waist, the other string, the hot dog attached to it, and tried to like pelvic thrust it into her mouth? I've seen that. I know that reference. I'll take that as a yes. Sally definitely did that because she said yes. Twice.
Okay, so
Sally, I don't know why you're muted. You gotta figure it out. But in the meantime, I'm liking your pantomime sound.
here, like, hot dogs.
Sounds like one word. Sally,
Short
one word.
word.
I keep staring at this thing trying to find. Well, I guess the other thing is to try to lighten up the borders on the black with the blue, but I don't know. Alright. Before it gets worse, I'm gonna call it, because there are still things I need to do tomorrow, and I thought I might be able to go all the way till the morning, but I'm not, because I'm starting to fade, and even Razor Fist rolled out. Jeez. But yeah, folks, this is gonna do it for me here. I will be back ASAP with more Rainbowbrite lanterns. Peace and God bless to you, awesome one. Thank you for coming out, Ken, Jack, Ben, Darren M. I think Ancient One was in here for a little while too. So anybody else who's checking it out, thank you very much for considering me, and you all have a fantastic, great rest of your day. And remember, be great and win.